Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and of course, Drew Nation. Let's get right into it. How to handle jealousy with class and keep your energy from haters, even though it's a lot harder than it seems. Let's get right into it. When you are working towards becoming successful and people are starting to take notice of that, they don't have to like it. All right. So, some people are going to be supportive of you. Some people aren't. Some people are going to hate to see you make it in any kind of way. It may be even if you haven't even made it from anywhere yet. Just the idea of you becoming something other than what you already are, it's burning them up inside. It's making them sizzle up, seize up, and fry up. All right. They can't take it. So you have to be prepared that there's going to be some people that try to, that they're not going to be the most positive to you because of that. And they're going to act indifferent towards you. But you have to look at it from a higher point of view. You have to look at it from a successful point of view. And 50 Cent says something that really stuck out to me this year. All right, I think it's from this year. It's a short of him. A lot. 50 Cent got a lot of good things to say, y'all, and so does Drew too. But 50 Cent, he said, if it's not worth killing somebody over, if it's not worth drilling somebody over, don't get upset about it. All right, we definitely don't advocate in harming people. All right, definitely shouldn't be harming anybody. But if it's not worth getting into, if it's not worth like defending yourself, if it's not worth defending yourself, if nobody's trying to harm you in any kind of way, then you have to. It's best for you to just let it go. If somebody is not, if it's nothing that you have to defend your life over, just let it go. All right, because you're winning right now. And when you begin to win in life, when people start to see them little small victories, when people start to see those little small W's, they could potentially not feel the best way about that. All right, everybody wants to win. Some people feel who have a lack mindset. Some people feel that when you start to win, they feel that they're losing. It's only because they have a lack mindset. They feel that they're on the losing team just because they see you winning. They feel that there's no more W's left for anybody. It's like they feel that you beat them the whole entire season just because they see you starting to win. Forget how many times you lost. Forget all that. Forget all the times you lost. Forget all the things you've been through. They're starting to see some V's and some W. There's some double V's pop up. Or a win is a double victory in my book, and a victory is a victory just the same. So it's like a victory is a win just the same. So there are going to be people who start to see those wins. There are going to be people who start to see those victories, and they're going to start counting all their losses. Some people just do that. Some people, instead of being motivated by others and saying, yo, she's winning, that could be me. He's winning, that could be me. They have a negative mindset. So what they'll do is they'll count all their losses. They'll start to look at their life as it's not good. They'll start to look at their life through a negative lens, from a negative point of view, all because they see you. All because they see you start to get some W's. Like you don't deserve to win. Like we don't all deserve to win. But you know your life, you know what you're going through, what you've been through, you know your past, you know what you see for yourself, what you want for yourself. And everybody can work towards becoming something. There's no there's no there's no more there's not any less victories or wins because you see somebody else winning. Imagine in the beginning of a season, if a team won once, that'd be the end of the whole season. No more basketball, the Sixers won. No more football, the Eagles won. And it's no more this they won, the Flyers won. No more hockey. It's just one game. I mean, that would be kind of ill to see all the teams play. Like, imagine a big old, yeah, that'd be kind of ill. That is some future stuff. All the teams playing against each other at once. But what would be cool is every like having all the best players play against each other at once, but not on a team. Every man for itself. That'd be kind of cool. Like you gotta, they just the ref just throws the ball up every time, and every player has to steal the ball from a player and try to, imagine just you versus 20 people. Just 20 players on the court. That'd be ill, man. Your 3-point range or your whatever range, your shot would have to be ill. But people are acting like that's how it is. Like, somebody won, there's no more wins for anybody else. Let's all be mad at her because she's winning. Just because somebody else is winning, it doesn't mean you're not. Just because somebody is winning doesn't even mean that it's going to be like a tragic change for them. So it's like people see, like, it's just their imagination. It's good for you if you're the one that's doing well. It's like, yo, they really think, they must think you about to take off or something. But they think you about to take off and leave them behind. And that's the thing that people don't like. People don't like when a person is in the same area as them, or they don't like when they know you and they feel that something is about to be different for you or something is about to change for you. People don't like that. People don't like change in a negative way. They don't like change in a positive way. People just don't like change, period. So it's like when you have people who are observing you and your life, and they're paying attention to you and the things you're doing, and they start to see things change, if that is a person that deals with like jealousy, or they got some type of envy in their heart or hatred in their heart, they're going to feel some type of way about seeing somebody else's success. But they're really stopping their own self, because if you get mad at somebody else for doing good, you're literally communicating to yourself and to the universe yet that there's no more good out in the world for you. Just because good is happening to somebody else, there's no more good out in the world for you. Just because Oprah got a talk show, it ain't stopped Drew Barrymore from having a talk show. All right, just because Cat Williams is a comedian, it still didn't stop all them other comedians. Even though we ain't gonna take it there, but even though he kind of went in on people, there's still enough stage left for every comedian out there. There's still enough tours. There's still enough tour buses. There's still enough ticket sales. Like, people aren't open minded, and they're closed minded. The thing about people who become successful is, at one point or another, they're open minded. It's like, why? And that's a whole nother video right there, because there are people who become successful and they're open minded, and then because they haven't dealt with their jealousy or their envy or hatred, now they become closed minded. How do you become open minded and then go back to closed? I guess it's because people just don't work on themselves. But there's enough out there for everybody. Or how are we different from the birds? The Bible even says that. How are we different from the birds? You might see birds fighting over territory, or you might see birds trying to get a nest in a certain spot, but eventually that bird goes off and builds a nest someplace else. They don't stay stuck there. That bird's not like, oh, it's the end of the world. They have their little fight, they duke it out, and then the bird that wins, he and his woman bird live there, and the bird that doesn't get the woman or the territory, he got to go someplace else, and he finds another woman in some other territory. But there is a fight for life. There is a fight to win. All right, there is a fight for success. But you don't give up the fight because you see somebody else succeeding. All right, when somebody else is succeeding, that should motivate you. That should inspire you. All right, when I see people win and when I see people succeed, it makes me want to do the best that I possibly can, because I'm using that person as a cheat code. You changed your life by doing what? You you don't have to do A, B, and C no more like a regular person, because you chose not to be a regular person. Some people choose to be regular people, and then they get up. They will not even choose. Some people are just living their normal life, and they get upset once they see somebody who makes a different choice. All right, so it's nothing wrong with living your normal life. That's what you're supposed to do. But if you want something different, if you want to make a change, make a change. If you want to make a change in your life, you got to do something different. If you want something different, you got to do something different. You got to become something different. Hating on people never helped anybody. God doesn't bless haters, and God doesn't like ugly. Two things that are always good to keep in mind. God doesn't bless haters, and God doesn't like ugly. All right. You should want to strive towards becoming the best thing that you want to be. And how you handle jealousy with class is just that you just focus on the fact that, yo, I'd rather keep winning. I'd rather keep being successful. I'd rather keep moving forward with my life. And everybody deals with loss. Everybody is losing at one point. Everybody, like, it's not like you were popped out. It was not like we were all popped out our moms as winners, even though we are. It's a positive thing to say. You're a born winner. It's a positive thing to say, but there's loss. It's like you either start losing because you're not always going to be good at what you're doing, and if you try and if you failed, and you lost. Okay, so you have to continue to work towards starting to win. It's like, some people, they're child prodigies, but even child prodigies, like, their parents put in a lot of work in them. It's like, yo, you are going to sit down and play this piano or whatever. They see something that is good in them, or what that child likes to do. They may like baseball. They buy the child a bat and a ball and a t-ball stand, and now they keep letting the child every day go out and play baseball, and now they're 20 something playing in the MLB, and people are upset because they got there, but they disregard all the work that it took for that person to get there. It takes a lot of time and effort to get to where you want to get in life. So when people are upset and when people get jealous, you focus on your grind. You focus on what you have to do. You focus on what got you to where you are, what got you that small victory, what got you that small minor success. All right, you don't get upset because people are people don't like to see you do what you do, or they're jealous of what you're doing. That's too bad. If they don't like it, they gotta develop their mindset and start to think something different. But people just have a lack mindset, and they let that get the best of them. They rather focus on the fact that somebody else is winning and I'm not. It's all about how you view yourself. If you see yourself as somebody that's not winning, you're not going to win, and you're not going to value yourself. People have by default been programmed to value other people winning. And it's like, that's why I really don't watch sports like that. All right. Because it's like, yo, people who are in the sports arena, people who are playing, they got the ball in their hand, they're scoring a touchdown, they're making a shot. Those people are getting paid millions of dollars a year. What do I look like wanting to be in the same position, just just in a different position, wanting that same level of success, that same level of financial success, just sitting there watching them? And it's like, people will dream and be like, oh, if I could only live like him, if I could only live like her, if I could only be Serena, if I like, you don't have to be them. You don't have to be the person that's winning. All you have to do is be you that's winning. You have to conjure up some W's in your life. You gotta make some wins happen in your life. You may have to face losses first. You may have to not win first. You may have to lose. People may even call you a loser. All right, yo, loser. It may happen. All right, they may call you something else. You might be lucky if they call you that and leave it at that. They may call you something else. But how you handle people that are jealous is just that you just keep your head in the game, and you just know that, yo, they feel some type of way because I've reached a certain level. And it's like, you just have to keep working. That's always going to be, it always has been. There's always going to be people who feel some type of way about somebody that's doing good, because just because you're doing good, they feel you're doing better than them. Just because you're doing good doesn't mean you're doing better than other people. Or it's all types of parallel universes in this matrix. But it's like, not to get into that, but focus on winning, focus on your success, keep doing your best, keep doing good. And when people feel some type of way, when people are acting jealous, when it's a lot of hate, when it's a lot of haters, when it starts to become like, not to say when it becomes a problem, but if it seems like it's starting to be hard for other people to accept what it is you're doing with your life or what you want to do with your life, that means you're choosing the right path for yourself. You've chose the right path for yourself. You're on the right path. You're making the right decisions, and you just need to keep doing what you're doing because you have reached a level. It's like new level, new devil. Whenever you start to move up in life, there's going to be people that don't like it. There's going to be somebody in the corner looking, plotting, scheming. I don't like that. I don't like you. It's like it's going to be people that just don't like to see other people win. And it's nothing personally. They just don't like to see other people win. And you just happen to be the one that's doing good, that's closest to them in their vicinity at that time and space. So, don't take it personal and just keep choosing success. All right, you have to choose success over choosing to be less. All right, if you choose to get into it with them, or if you choose to feel some type of way about what they said, then you're taking your mind off your success. All right, so they're only saying something to you because they see something in you. All right. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. And this is how you handle jealousy with class. You just accept where you are, and you just accept that that's what's going to happen because that's what you're doing. You're doing something amazing. You're doing something great, and people are going to feel some type of way about it. And it is what it is. But the only reason why they feel some type of way towards you is because you're actually doing something and you're gaining momentum. You're moving forward. If you weren't moving forward, they wouldn't have anything to say. If you weren't moving forward, they wouldn't feel any type of way. All right. If they did, they wouldn't be jealous towards you if they didn't see you. All right. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light. Keep striving for success. We out.